Hello my dear students, I am your computer teacher. I hope all of you are safe and fine. This is the next part of the lesson 3 of class 7. Let us open page number 44. In the last video we have discussed up to here. Let us start from here. Let statement. Let statement assigns the value to a variable. So the let statement assigns a value to a variable. It gives a variable a value. You should assign the value of same type to the variable. We should assign a value of same type to a variable. For example, let salary percentage mark equal 5900. These are also some examples of let statement. Next, CLS statement. CLS command clears the whole screen. The CLS statement is used for clearing the whole screen. Print statement. Print statement displays the output on the screen. The print statement displays the output on a screen. The argument in which case is the text enclosed in quotes. So, in print statement, the argument is the part which is enclosed in the double quotes. Print displays text within quotes directly, or it can display the value of a variable. Print statement can display the text under double quotes directly, or it can also display the value of a variable. For example, print Rabindranath Tagore, this is a print statement. Print statement can print more than one item separating them by a space. Print statement can print more than one item and this is separating by space. This can be done by putting a comma in between two items. To write more than one item by giving space, we have to write the print statement using a comma between two items. Here is an example given. There should be the output. If we write a print statement with using commas. Next, open page number 45. This is a print statement given. Here is a semicolon given here. The semicolon is the print statement indicates that the next time something is printed. It will be just after where the last print statement left off. If we give a semicolon in print statement, this will show that there is something to be printed next, and which should be printed just after the last statement is printed. No space will be given. Remember that print statement prints literally what is in the inside quotes. Print statement writes what is given in the quotation inside the quotation, double quotation marks. Print statement will exactly the same. And the value of the variable which is not in quotes, and it will also print the value of the variable which is not inside the quote. As per this example, this is a variable. This is not given inside quote, but print statement will also print it. Print statement will be print command can be used in various ways. Print statement will print the items continuously without any space if a semicolon is given in between them. If we give a semicolon in print statement items, there will be no space given between the two items if we give a semicolon. Next, open page number 46. Locate command. Computer screen is divided into small pixels. The computer screen is divided into very small pixels. Pixels are referenced by the row number and column number. Pixels are indicated by the row number and the column number. There are 25 rows and 80 columns in the screen. In the screen there are 80 columns, 25 rows and 80 columns. Locate command puts the pointer at the specified row and column. So the locate command puts the pointer at the given row and column number. For example, locate 1020 will put the pointer at 10th row and 20th column. Then the message given with print command will be printed at this location. So if we write in given command with locate command, locate 1020, the pointer will point the pointer will point at the 10th row and 20th column, and then there the message will be in this example. Here is a message given. This message is started at 10th row and 12th column. Then this message will be printed on the 10th row and 20th column of the 12th column of the screen. Next, input command. After printing the message, you can accept the input from the user by using input command. After printing a message, you can accept input from the user by using the input command. Input displays a prompt, the first argument, and assigns what the user types into a variable and second argument. So input command types what is written, what is given on the message, and then prompt message, and then it will show the variable that will typed by the user. So here is a example given. CLS input, enter your name $, input, enter your score in exams, marks, %, print the name $, score is mark, %, marks, end. This is this program. In this program, first it will enter your name will be shown, then we have to enter our name, then enter your score in exam will be shown, then we have to enter the mark, then this message will be shown. At first then the will be written, then your name will be shown there, then score is written and the marks will be shown there. After that the mark will be written, then the program will end. After pressing the F5 keys, you will see a blinking cursor, which means you have to enter some value. After pressing F5, after typing the program with F5 key, we can see a blinking cursor, which means you have to type something there. While using input statement, you can enter more than one value separated by comma to assign the values to more than one variable in a single line. We can enter more than one value which is separated by comma to assign a value to more than one variable in a single line. If you do not give any message with the input statement, you will get only a question mark. If you do not give any message with this, in the input statement, then you will only get a question mark blinking there as prompt. As prompt means which is blinking. If you want to print a message as a prompt, you must separate the message from the variable using a semicolon. If you want to print a message as prompt, you have to separate that message from the variable by using a semicolon. So in this video up to here only, we will discuss the next part of the lesson in next video. I hope all of you have understand. Thank you.